The sun is out! The sun is out! Oh, I'm so excited. So, hello. If you didn't see yesterday's video, actually I think it was a Facebook Live, then you wouldn't get that, but it's been really gloomy and icky here in Alaska. So I'm really excited that the sun's out. My name is Antique Alicia, and this is day 82's video, and I am really excited to make it for you today because we are going to talk about something pretty funny and how you utilize it and how I utilize it. And I'm still curious as to why it happens, but it's happened with me, it happened with two other people today, just mentioning this, and actually I've been part of both of those events. So it's kind of it's actually pretty funny. And I'm wondering if it happened to you. So in the comments and in our communication, I want to know if this thing happens to you, and what do you take from it? What do you do with it? How do you react to it? How do you plan for it? If you don't know me, I am the CEO and founder of Your Own University, where you matter, and we help you put you first each and every day by helping you develop really beautiful, powerful daily habits, really. And to be a part of that, we prompt you, we support you, and we love you each day. So you can learn more about our club over there at You Matter at Your Own University, as well as the team of coaches from around the world that are really there to support you and love you. And this is a glimpse into my own university. So every day, we learn something new, different things, different themes go up. And yesterday, I went to the movies with a friend of mine, and we went to see Bad Moms, and I haven't laughed so hard in forever. But when I got home from that, I got locked out of my house, okay? Which reminded me of a night that my friend got locked out of my house because I put brand new batteries into the door. Well, this time I saw the door needed to be changed and I didn't put new batteries into it. Anyway, got locked out of the house. So I got to go to, I had to go to my friend's house and spend the night, and I left my hair everywhere because, well, that's what happens is, I brush my teeth and hair falls out when you have a ton of hair. And that was a reminder of something really precious to the person. Now, the next thing that happened is all day today, I have been seeing a certain automobile that reminds me of another person. And then I was at coffee with a friend, and they said, oh, blah, blah, blah just happened. And that reminded them of another person or circumstance or event. So really it's like 4 things in a row of repetitive patterns of something triggering a memory in you that calls up somebody else or something else, that calls your attention away from what is and calls you back to a memory that could be really great, calls you to a person. And all of these instances actually have been towards a person, towards a memory of somebody. Now, what do you do when they happen over and over and over again? For me, this is one of those triggers that I talk about or themes, not triggers, but it is a trigger. This is a theme. So when things happen in 3s or 4s, for instance, like this particular vehicle, like it's everywhere. Friggin' everywhere. For me, that means that there's healing. There's time. It's time for me to go back into that memory and heal. And this person that's car has been triggered also was a savior-ish, towards the event that started with the door being locked. Right? So everything is tying together, which is pretty cool. So my question for you is, when you have these themes, when you're triggered into a memory, what do you do with it? Do you pass it by like, oh, well, there's that's really interesting. If that's a coincidence, if it happens once, do you do something different than if it happens 3 times? For me, I'm a person that I really pay attention to threes. Things happen in threes. It's one of those universal laws. So I pay attention to threes. And when I see 3 things right in a row, when I experience something 3 times, especially in a day, I go, oh my goodness, I'm really supposed to pay attention to that in my reality. It's really important that I focus here, because there's something to learn. There's something in your reality bubble, that is available for you, that is ready for you to say, ah, yes, or gain freedom from, or offer solution to, or get the solution from, whatever it is. There's something for you. There's a jewel for you in this. So for me, I think it's time for a healing, a time for a closing. And it's about, in this particular situation, praying about it and how is it a personal thing? Do I need to involve the other person? How does this look? I don't know. I honestly don't know yet, because the theme is today. I'm going to meditate on it. I'm going to think about it. I'm going to really go into my heart center around it, probably do a hug. If you don't know what a hug is, it's a technique, a centering and clearing technique, and you can learn more about it at Your Own University Radio on Blog Talk. So if you go to Your Own University Radio on Blog Talk, you'll, they're really old archives, but I used to do a hug almost every day. It was pretty cool for a while. But you can look those up and you can do these hugs with me. I absolutely, positively think that one of the most powerful things that we can do when we notice themes in our lives, especially in our days, and they trigger a memory of someone or something, and it happens multiple times, it's time to go in there and pay attention to it, to heal it, and to ask it for its gem. Oftentimes with clients, with people I know, we push it away, or we think it's a kind of a coincidence, and I don't think so. Like, well, I want to know what you think. Like, do you think it's a coincidence? How do you react to it? But I think it's a time for us to go deep into it, find that gem of healing, clear stuff out, so we can receive whatever is up next for us fully. That full healing, that letting go, that rebirthing maybe. Who really knows? Each situation is different, right? So I want to know from you today if you've noticed any themes, anything triggers, anything happening that reminds you of somebody or a specific event, and what are you choosing to do about that? Are you passing it off and kind of moving on, which means it doesn't get the chance to give you whatever it's trying to? That knock of the universe is on your door isn't giving you what it needs to. Do you get upset and kind of weirded out by it, or do you dive in and learn from it and discover what it wants, journal about it? And then if that's what you do, if you do dive in, then I really want to hear from you, because I want to know how you dive in and what that looks like for you. And I'll probably do a live today on that, because it just sounds like a really fun topic since it's coming up today. And I want to know what you do, how you dive into it. Do you journal? Do you write the person? Do you go to the place? Is it different per incident that you have? How do you process that? Anyway, that's what I want to know. And I hope that you got something from this, from my life. I know I am, and I'm really excited to see what comes from this to open up more possibility and more light and more love in my life. I love you so much. Thank you so much for being part of this community. If you want to join me and get more how-tos and tips and really take your life back, take your power back, you can. Just join me at antiquealicia.com. I have a beautiful 6-day challenge, some extra bonuses in there for you too, and lots of good stuff right there, antiquealicia.com. And of course, Your Own University and the You Matter Club, because you do. Love you.